Hey, Kyron, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. Thanks. Just want to ask you about the defense's performance down at Texas Tech. Seemed like that was probably your best overall team showing this year. Obviously, forced all those takeaways. Anything feel different about the way you guys played in that game?
I know the energy was definitely different. It was one of those games to where like even the coaches was even hyping out there, just really getting turned and just singing out there, just doing their thing. And so it was just a whole nother vibe out there, basically.
Why do you think that was?
I have no idea. I honestly cannot tell you. It was just we came out there, we were just ready to play. That's all we know. We were just ready to play.
What can you guys do to build off of a showing like that with one game left?
We need to come out there with that same exact energy, if not more of that.
How much of a concern is the run defense? That was one area where Tech got you guys pretty well.
They did hit us with some trick plays like the reverse. They did hit us with that one. It was just stuff that we wasn't. I wouldn't say we weren't prepared for, but it's not something that we even expected for them to do. But it's just stuff like that. You just have to shake back from it.
And obviously Texas has a lot of guys who can run the ball, including their quarterback. What kind of, I don't know, discipline and approach is it going to take to maybe keep Texas's running game from going off?
Just basically staying together as a whole, as a defense, and basically just making sure we stop the run first, and then just having our DBs do their job up top.
Hey, what have you noticed about how maybe some of the younger guys have handled going through all these losses this year?
Uh, they actually been handling pretty well. They keep their heads up because I try to keep my head up, and I know that some of them, like Gavin said, that some of them are looking up to me and like they watch and see how I carry myself with these times like this, and like I just got to keep my head up, and with that, they keep their heads up too, and they just keep playing to the best of their ability.
And I mean, and then I guess on the other end of that, for you guys who are seniors and you got your last game coming up, what's this season been like, and what's the thought process heading into this final game?
Just play hard. That's it. It's just go out there and just play with maximum effort, basically. Just give it 110%.
Are you any more worried this week about a game actually happening? Because Texas has paused all team activities, and I mean, I guess this whole season's you've had to have that in the back of your mind at some point. But does this week feel even more uncertain?
No, I haven't even looked into it like that. I'm out here just to play football. That's all I'm here for. I'm just here to get in shape and play. That's really it.
Kyron, you said you've wanted to return for next year. How big is the off season? Number one, you being a leader, and then number two, getting everybody in the weight room, which you somewhat missed out on a little bit here in the COVID spring summertime.
Well, being a leader, how can I put this in terms? I'm trying to not say I'm trying to put the team on my back. Just really just try to lead in a way to where people know a good example and like not have them fall in the wrong direction, and like involving COVID and stuff. With that, I just think like how we will approach this new season coming up, I think it'll be much better because we see what we lack and like what things we can improve on. And like with that, I think we'll be great next year.
And then I also wanted you to talk about a little bit Ben Anakioni as a strength coach. What have you seen from him, and what's it like working under him?
He's a great strength coach, actually. And like I actually found myself getting way stronger too. But my coach, Coach Will, he's actually been on my case a lot and like really forcing me to do like heavy weight. And with Coach Ben, he's a smart dude. He know exactly what he's doing, and like he's actually one of those dudes who's just experienced, and like he's been to where we're at before, and like just learning from him, you can learn a lot from him.
Anything else for Kyron?
How much has everything that's gone on this season, how much has that developed your character?
it really put me in more of I need to step up and actually show what a leader is, or actually, how can I say, break down the barriers of don't put your head down in times of adversity, and don't even just blame other people, but instead control what you can control, which is yourself, basically. That's how it made me better, at just looking at myself and actually viewing, how can I get better? How can I lead as a leader? Because I know that the young guys look up to me as a leader, and like, how can I do better as a leader? Instead of just talking, can I show it through action instead?